Hi kids, I'm Storytime Pup, and welcome to the Storytime Pup Show. I'm so glad you came by to play. I love when my friends come by to play, and you're one of my friends. Are you ready to have fun? Let's see what we're going to do today. Magic marker, show us what we're going to do today. Yay! It's storybook time! We love storybook time! Well, hi kids, and thanks for stopping over for today's book. Today's book is Anyone Can Be Normal, Billy Brooks. It's written by Rady and illustrated by Ashlee Galloway. Are you ready? Okay, here we go with this book. From day number 1, he was not like the rest. His ebony and ivory parents confessed. With curly red hair, the shade of a cherry, and copper-toned skin, he was not ordinary. Billy appeared to resemble the two, yet how much of which, or what part of who? Dad's eyes were brown, while Mom's were green, though to have one of each had rarely been seen. And then, instead of causing a tear, Billy laughed out loud as Doc paddled his rear. Or when they got home, and Mom rocked her child, she hoped he might sleep and not act so wild. She tried singing, bouncing, humming, and jiggling, but instead of relaxing, he just began giggling. When sleep finally came, deep in the night, it was Mom, not he, who gave up the fight. As she awoke, her heart skipped a beat to see him awake and out of his seat. It was no one's fault. There was no one to blame. Day in, day out, it was always the same. So his parents returned, concerned with his rest, to the doctor who said, "Let's give him a test." He prodded and listened to Billy's heart patter and finally concluded, "There's nothing the matter. But one thing's for certain, your boy is unique. His curiosity's keen and constantly piqued. No need for alarm. He's healthy as a horse, sharp as a tack, for his age, of course." This soon became clear to his family, the Brooks, as they followed his pattern in What to Expect books. He walked before crawling. First words that he spoke were not mommy or daddy, but a line from a joke. He surprised them once more when fed from a bottle, blowing bubbles resembling a speedboat full throttle. And how about that time, with his crib mobile wound, when they came in and found their boy spinning around? Night in, night out, as they lay in their beds, his parents were left scratching their heads. Each day they were shocked at the things that he did. There was simply no doubt he was no ordinary kid. He understood theories ahead of his time, yet did strange things with no reason or rhyme. For the way that he played was not in the least in the vicinity of normal, like his cousin Denise. She placed rings in precise order of size, then watched him put each on his head, arms, and thighs. She then put the blocks in all the right holes, while he used them as furniture for his tired G.I. Joes. And when she made brownies in an easy bake oven, he crafted a souffle that inspired his cousin. But oddly, it was vegetable, not candy or pies, that made Billy's belly too small for his eyes. So while preschoolers practiced their ABCs, he gained knowledge of organic peas. And when recess bells caused others to run, Billy took a trip in his own mind for fun. Upon turning 6, he was given a bike, but said, "No thanks, Mom, get something you'd like." He then shocked his class during show and tell time, when from his collection he gave each a rare dime. And while others made money from lemonade stands, Billy spent summers lending seniors a hand. And once, in a blizzard, as neighbors made snowmen, Billy shoveled driveways so folks got their cars in. But of course little Billy loved fun like the rest. Just winter's not the season that he liked best. So he molded a snowbox and filled it with sand, then asked Mikey to join him and lend him a hand, forming structures and castles and digging up moats, shouting, "Let's get shorts on and get out of these coats!" But Mikey just stared and shook his head, then turned and went back to his own house instead. The two never were friends, but once made a deal for a kit that could make a volcano for real. He happily traded his ball, bat, and glove for something explosive he knew he would love. On career day, the doctor and fireman were hits, while his hero, his mother, who cooks, cleans, and knits, brought a silence upon a stunned classroom as she demonstrated the proper use of a broom. At 8, Billy asked, instead of a dog, may I adopt that squirrel in the log? For he could not see sense in buying a pet, when right out his door a poor critter was wet. They looked to each other, as they had once done, that very first day they laid eyes on their son. Back then, they could hardly believe their own eyes. Now with each new day came another surprise. Like the time he was sent to the office one day for an answer he gave in his own special way. When assigned an equation adding apples and oranges, his sincere answer was, a fruit salad that's gorgeous. The principal assumed he was just being cool, unaware that his mind was rare as a jewel. Like a clock that ticks in an unknown time zone, the drummer in him keeps a beat of its own. So naturally, when others had mean things to say, it confused him and hurt to be treated that way. Having friends had been an afterthought, but all of a sudden, it mattered a lot. Now being popular was important to him, but the harder he tried, the more it looked grim. Like on his 9th birthday, he lived everyone's fear, when not even a magician could make kids appear. He searched his soul for what he had done. Had he hurt, offended, or embarrassed anyone? What if he acted normal? Would he find happiness? If nothing else, it must be better than this. And what was more normal than joining a team? It seemed to work, till they started to scream, "Get out of the way! Don't touch that ball!" Now Billy was sadder, in spite of it all. So he asked his parents, am I to blame? If I'm not like the rest, if I'm not just the same? You're not, they replied. It's just that most folk are afraid of what's different, and that's the real joke. So just be yourself. We couldn't be prouder. For what if the Wright brothers listen to doubters? Ignore all the others who think you are weak. Embrace what is you. It's what makes you unique. So just like the Wrights, his mind started to wander towards the clouds above and the wild blue yonder. Where he wasted no time beginning a project, something quite odd, yet based upon logic. It took first place as crowds gathered round to witness his project take off from the ground. Both student and teachers admired his creation. Not only was it cool, but a true revelation. For he found a way to make learning more fun by creating a balloon from a desk and old gum. Now anyone could soar like one special kid without leaving their seat like he often did. Can I go for a ride? Asked a girl in his class. But I'm weird, he said sadly. Sure, she would pass. Instead, she exclaimed with the most genuine of looks, don't be silly. Anyone can be normal. Billy Brooks. The end. So what did you think of today's book? This book shows that it's okay to be different from other people. It's all about being who you are inside. Don't be afraid to be different. Just be yourself. That's the best person that you can be. And people will accept you for who you are because you are special. I want to say a great big thank you to Michael Rady and Ashlee Galloway for this wonderful book about Billy Brooks. There's one more thing that we always do at the end of every show. Magic glasses. Magic glasses lets me see some of my friends who came to play. Maybe I'll see you today. Magic glasses, that's the way. Show me my friends who came to play. Okay, now everyone smile and wave and let me see if I see you. Oh, I see Starry and Aiden. Well, there's Jalen and Austin. Hi, Adriana. There's Sawyer and Karina. Hi, Ella. Oh, there's Harrison and Victor. There's Anna and Sydney. Well, hi, Mark and Emma and Peyton and Alexa. And there's Sophie. I see a lot of my friends waving at me. Did I see you today? If not, maybe I'll see you next time. Make sure you check back soon, because we'll be adding a bunch of new shows every week. Make sure you have an adult. Click on the subscribe button right here. That way you won't miss any of the fun. Moms and dads, make sure you visit the Storytime Pup website to sign up for our great free giveaways. We have giveaways for books, CDs, DVDs, t-shirts, and other great stuff. Sign up just once, and you'll have a chance for all the drawings to come. And kids, don't forget to tell your friends about Storytime Pup. And before I go, here's a great big hug for all my friends. Thanks for stopping by to play. I'll see you real soon. Bye now.